Good afternoon and welcome to TUB News. Today we will be talking about the conflicts in Aliastan. Recently there has been civil unrest in the country due to the discontent with Stavinska, the current president of the country. The people of Aliastan are unhappy with the Stavinska's government, and it has led to an evolutionary guerrilla movement to overthrow Stavinska's government. The people of the small country claim they want a true democracy. The revolution has sworn to uphold democracy, respect human rights, improve labor conditions, and hold fair and free elections. The movement is known as the Aliastan People's Democratic Resistance, also known as APDR.
The APDR also wants to expel the U.S. from Aliastan because of the U.S. support for Stavinska, and the APDR has taken an anti-U.S. stance. They also believe that the U.S. has taken advantage of the people of Aliastan due to the favorable trade policies under Stavinska. According to the APDR, the U.S. abused the people and resources of Aliastan and should be removed from the region forever.
The APDR has quickly gained international support. The Iranians gave money and weapons to Aliastan to help fight against Stavinskas in the U.S. Also, because of their Islamic beliefs, they have received support from many other Islamic fundamentalist organizations.
During this fight, a suicide bomber from the APDR drove a small boat laden with explosives into the hull of a U.S. battleship, killing 17 U.S. naval personnel. Stavinska has fought back with military aid from the U.S., attacking towns and villages of people who support the APDR. Tens of thousands of civilians have been killed. There's a new offensive to everyone who opposes Stavinska, calling their offensive the Reign of Terror. The tactics of the secret police were also called the worst civilization has ever seen.
The bloodshed in this war keeps growing. Last week, a peaceful student protested against Stavinska, and it turned deadly. It is predicted that 700 to 1,000 people were killed. This event has gone viral and has influenced the world's opinion in Stavinska.
While it's happening, and not only are we involved in this war, losing countless American lives, but the economic effect it has on us is also impacting.
Yeah, the country's location relative to the Indian Ocean is beneficial because of how ideal the ocean is for economic and strategic purposes. It is also a refueling station for U.S. warships, so if there is conflict, it would be imperative for military success.
Okay. We need them to have a stable government to keep access to ports and resources such as oil. Because they're in the Middle East, it's a huge oil destination, and we gain a significant amount of oil because of our relation to Aliastan, and it's below market prices. So for our economic stability, we have to keep the relation with this country.
Yes, but more importantly, Aliastan has a huge amount of uranium, and essential for generating nuclear power as well as producing nuclear weapons. With all that conflict around the world, fall of the Soviet Union, in Russia, and conflict with ISIS, if it gets into the wrong hands, there's a possibility we are the target.
Right, and if Islamic organizations are in support of the rebellion?
Yeah, and several anti-U.S. terrorist groups have been suspected of trying to obtain uranium for the purpose of attacking the U.S.
And there's not much rest in the Middle East. With war in Iraq, the tensions between Israel and the Palestine, Aliastan is a Muslim nation, and the people have demonstrated their sympathy for the Palestinian cause.
And our support of Israel is causing tension. The anti-U.S. sentiment is the Islamic community, and Aliastan is growing.
Yeah, and there's so much conflict. It seems like we are making it worse for ourselves because of our relation to the president. I don't see why we're helping him, because I think we would have a better outcome if we stayed out of it as much as possible and try making peace with the APDR. If we are neutral in the conflict, then whatever the outcome is, we still have the possibility of the economic and security benefits we had before. It seems like our involvement is only making it worse.
True, but how would we make peace now? It seems like we have chosen our side. The APDR wants us out of the country indefinitely. I think that we should be involved in helping Aliastan stop human rights violation and move Aliastan to a true democratic government. That's what the APDR is aiming for. Why don't we just help them out and beat the president? That would fix our problems economically, right?
I mean, it's hard in the case because of the amounts of conflict happening. That kind of conflicts with any solutions. And we also have the whole world watching us.
Right, and a lot of people globally are in support of the APDR. So if we send military forces to attack the president, we would have support.
Yeah, but the president might not have full control over the country at the moment, but we don't want to start another war because he still has access to the uranium, and we want to avoid a nuclear war.
Well, right now they don't have a true democracy. Their human rights aren't there. We are against communism, and what if they are on a road to communism?
I don't know. There's so much happening. Honestly, if we pull out and try staying neutral as much as possible while making peace with the APDR, we are almost in a safe zone. Maybe we should just let the war play out and stay on edge in case anything happens, that would threaten the U.S.
Yeah, I guess. I would guarantee economical assurance for us. If we have peace with Aliastan, then we can keep cheap oil and port resources.
But we would also have to have troops there to make sure the uranium doesn't make its way to anyone targeting us. But I don't think we should get the troops there involved until we absolutely need to.
Yes, and if we must, though, I think we should try siding with the APDR just to ensure our trade agreements stay the same.
Cut. Action. Well, this has been a lot. With more happening and facts rolling in, we will keep you updated. Thanks for watching TNB News.
In this next segment, Mr. Hazard is going to be giving us an A. Back to you, Mr. Hazard. That's good.
Yeah. Back and forth, having a conversation. Okay. We need them to have a stable government. Wait. Go again. Action. Cut. Action. Action.
Okay, good. Please save that fire. Please save that. Please.
Okay, wait, ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Action.
Wait, let me say in this next part, and then you say Hazard.
This next segment.
Yeah. Okay.
Action.
Do I say welcome back to TV?
No.
Just be like, do I say things? What do I say?
So I'm just gonna redo this part, and then you're gonna say in this next segment.
Okay.
I'm gonna write it down for you.
Thanks. It means a lot. Just take a picture in front of my globe. I've not seen that TikTok where it's like tell and drop and it gets dropped. Exclamation mark.
Which was a bad word.
Side.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, this is mine.
Okay. Action.